Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depending on where you are in this world, God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're going to be continuing in the book of Isaiah in the Old Testament, in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, and we are in chapter 34. Unicorns. Let's read. Chapter 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse, to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath sacrificed in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorns, actually, there are no unicorns. It is translated into wild oxen. And the wild oxen shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat or saturated fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy or causer of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. For the cormorant, and this is the owl or the pelican, and the bittern, which is a porcupine or hedgehog, shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion, and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be an habitation of dragons or jackals, and a court for owls or ostriches. The wild beast of the desert shall also meet with the wild beast of the island, and the satyr shall call or cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, or the arrow. And there shall the great owl or the arrow snake make her nest, and lay and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it has commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. And he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand has divided it unto them. by line, or with a measuring line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein. He's saying nothing but the wild animals are going to ever live there. He's going to take Idumea out with his sword, the sword of the Lord. And we have a sword, which is the Spirit of God, the armor of God. The sword is the Word of God, and that's our weapon to defend ourselves and fight off the enemy with the Word, the words of God. We wear the helmet of salvation and the breastplate of righteousness. We have the shield of faith. We have a belt of truth and shoes. Our feet are shod with shoes of peace. And as always, I love you.